Here's a question. You stumble upon a box of weed. It's not your weed, but it's a lot of weed. What do you do?
Where do I find this weed?
Doesn't matter. You're out and about.
It does, 100%.
It's a box of weed. There's no one around. You open it up and you go, whoa, that's a lot of weed. What do?
I put it in my car and I drive away.
No harm, no foul. That's your weed now, right?
If it is an unattended box of weed,
think about this.
What?
Ask yourself this question.
I don't want to be Murder Mountain, so I guess maybe I would probably leave it.
Leave it.
Just because I think people get murdered a lot over weed these days.
Would you ever pick it up and say, I'm going to go bring this to the authorities?
No, that's one thing I would not do.
Here's a woman that did that exact thing, and you will not believe what happened. You will, Allie, I'm telling you right now, you could make a million guesses, you would be wrong.
Now, a local woman who brought a box of processed cannabis to Bakersfield police. This after elementary.
I should have mentioned Bakersfield.
Thank you. We'll take this.
Thank you. And by the way, I feel like in Bakersfield, weed is like, we don't have time. We got bigger issues here.
Oh, true. I think it's like currency there.
Right. There's so many boxes of meth we've got to go through.
Right.
We can't even waste time with this. But listen to this. So the woman finds the box of weed and decides, I'm going to bring it to the authorities, which is a certain type of person.
Found it after school in a southwest Bakersfield neighborhood. That woman took it to police because she thought she was doing the right thing. The problem was all in the timing, really. 17's Rob Hagan joining us in studio with more. Rob?
So she shows up, finds the box of weed, says, I know where to bring this to the police station.
And it says after school. Was she like a teacher or something? I
don't know if she's involved in the school at all. It was just in a neighborhood. It was a giant box. And, I drive by boxes all the time. I don't really think. Now I'm going to start checking.
I just assume everyone's moving because they're getting evicted.
Right. So
that's right, Jim. Erica De La Rosa said she tried multiple times to give the box of pot to police, but lobby hours were closed. That's when she came to 17 News.
So listen to this. I mean, I'll tell you right now, I have never tried this hard to give anything to anyone, a gift or anything.
Why would you try it multiple times, regardless of what it is?
Listen to how many times she tried to drop off the weed. And then when the police wouldn't take it, she goes, I'll just go to the news. Well, doesn't she understand?
The news will do something.
Yeah, what she should have done is smoke the weed, and then she would have had way more better things to do than this.
Unconcerned citizen was in the right place at the right time when 4 little boys from McCullough Elementary approached her with an odd question Friday after school.
They asked me if marijuana was illegal. I told them yes.
The boys showed Erica De La...
Not in Bakersfield.
No, yeah.
Very legal.
I think it's very encouraged.
They showed Erica De La Rosa a huge box of marijuana they found down the street near Westwold and Brookside Drives. De La Rosa said she called 911.
Okay, now I can get behind the concept of not letting kids have it. That I can get behind. At least I can understand it.
Well, and they're bringing it to her. They're doing what they think is the right thing, right?
Right. I would think. I mean, it sounds to me like it's, they're setting her up for the big scam here. But okay, so they come up and I'm shocked she didn't think they were trying to sell her M&Ms for basketball jerseys. Yeah, anytime.
Get out of here, you damn kid.
Anytime a kid comes up to me with a box, I assume that's what they want.
They told me that it would be hours before an officer came out and asked if I could bring it down to the station.
De La Rosa said she brought the box with bags of pot, oven bags, a bag sealer, a weight scale, and a roll full of labels saying, warning, opening this package will cause extreme happiness to the BPD headquarters.
Great warning right there. It's a good warning.
That's so great.
Who's not going to open that box?
She was told the lobby was closed and was removed by 2 officers.
She was removed?
Tossed her out. They said, you can't be here now. Lobby's closed. She's like, I've got a giant box of weed. It was like a DIY weed selling business.
Somebody was going to package that stuff up and sell it.
Then I told them I have a trunk full of drugs in my car right outside the police station.
They're like, you and everybody else in Bakersfield, lady. Move along.
Yeah, we get it. You live here. Okay.
We don't need more proof of residence.
To them, I don't know.
That's when the disgruntled De La Rosa brought the situation and her trunk full of pot to 17 News.
And we had a party to celebrate.
I'm Rob, and I'm guilty of extreme happiness.
De La Rosa said the police even made her do the legwork and try to get contact info from the 4 10-year-olds.
One ran away.
I mean, this is like unbelievable.
They're probably effing with her at this point.
Yeah, this is the best, though.
Why don't you go get the info for those little boys?
Yeah,
and
so here's
bring it
what
back?
she said. She did some investigation. This woman sounds bored, so she's up for the challenge.
One ran away. 2 of the children gave me their names and their phone numbers, and the third child
The name was Fart McFart.
only gave me his name.
It doesn't end there. De La Rosa left 17 News and brought the drugs back to PPD. She was told there were 33 emergencies, and she was turned away again.
They're like, this is Bakersfield.
It's
We
so
are
funny.
too busy.
This woman can't get rid of the giant box of weed.
So then what do? Then you find somebody on Craigslist or a friend of a friend who wants the weed and you give it to them.
When it comes to drugs and children, that needs to be taken very seriously.
More than 19 hours after the pot was found, De La Rosa finally got a knock at the door from an officer sworn to serve, but told her to throw away the evidence.
It wasn't until about 11 o'clock Saturday morning did finally an officer show up at my door. Took pictures of everything in the box.
That's not a real
confiscated
officer.
the marijuana and
Hello,
then told
I've
me to
heard you have a
dispose.
box of weed here. My
Yeah.
name is Officer.
I'm officer. I got this patch made out of a Post-it note.
The rest of the box.
She threw it in the dumpster.
Oh, what? So anyway, we're racing to a dumpster in Bakersfield as we speak to recover that.
Yeah, my God.
Quick break. We got a couple on the phone that will be joining us in a moment. They've got a battle that is brewing in their own relationship, and we will get to the bottom of it. Petty Claims Court is next. You become a jury of their peers. It's the only jury duty that you want to be a part of, and we'll do it after this quick break, plus give you some tickets for Monster Jam. That's next. Hey, thanks for checking out some of our radio show on KROQ. Just between you and me, we're about to fire Allie, so hopefully you didn't get used to her too much. But thanks for checking it out, and we appreciate you checking out the live radio show. And
Hey, what are you guys doing?
nothing.
But you're filming something. Aren't they supposed to be involved in this?
We're not filming anything.
There's a camera right there.
Just part of the... Bye.